Fucking cunts. A lot of you, you're all fucking cunts. Oh, how long has it been on the road properly? How long? What the hell are you looking at? I've got Husqvarna mirrors. Kylie didn't want them on her Husky when she bought it, so I got them. They're actually not too bad, to be honest. So I've had this bike for fucking ages. It's just because I was sorting out garage security that it took me a long time to get it to my house where I could actually use it. And then, when I finally did get to use it, it wouldn't run. You dirty bitch. Oh, that mirror's gone for a Burton. So yeah, and all of a sudden it wouldn't fucking work. I got on a paddy, I was like, no, fucking bike doesn't work. Kylie came round, soothed me. So I was like, okay, let's go through it all. Turns out the plugs were fucked, basically. So I put new plugs in, it ran absolutely perfectly. Started bang on the nose first time, runs well, pulls well, low down, and the can sounds nice as well. It's a Viper, which is the same as what I had on the 600. So what's new? Stuff. You know, there's stuff. It's amazing to be back out on the road. It was handling like shit. I had just had 18 psi in the rear tyre and 31 in the front. So I've just put 36 in both and it's so much nicer now. Oh, it feels like a bike should feel. Let's just see if I can avoid crashing this one, shall we? Quentin's got a new bike. What, you Quentin? You got a new bike? Yes, I've got a new bike. Tell me about your bike, Quentin. It's a Suzuki Bandit. Oh, which engine size is it? It's a 1200. Oh, that sounds like a really big boy's bike. Yeah, it is a really big boy's bike. And I'm a really fucking big boy. Woo! What else is new? Nothing. Feet. I've still got feet. Hands, look. 2 of those. Still got 2 hands. My knees are always shit. My back's shit. My back's always shit. Golf doesn't help my back. It's a little fucking devil and an angel, one on each shoulder. One's going, go and play golf. The other one's going, don't, you're fucking your back up. Yeah, go and play golf. Don't do it, you'll fuck your back up. I don't know why they say it in like a distressed porn star orgasmic way, but why not? Oh, that's bumpy. Yeah, it's not like lightning fast like the Fireblade. It's like, it's got the mid-range and a little bit more probably, but once you get to like 7,000 or 8,000 RPM where the Fireblade would start picking up really aggressively, this kind of just picks up a little bit. It hasn't got that zing, but it's fucking way adequate. And I'm really annoyed. I was like, when am I going to be able to ride this now I've got it sorted? Okay, I'll pencil in Thursday. Had a mortgage meeting and I was like, finished really quickly. I was like, okay, I can get home and go out. I left my wallet in Brighton 5 days ago. I'd borrowed some money and I used it all to buy Call of Duty World War II. But today I'm scouring around for like 20 quid to fill this up because it was on reserve. I was going through fucking jars and cups and little pots that I keep money in, and I managed to scrape together £9.50. So I put £9 in and then I had 50p left over for the air machine, but that's only given me 2/3 of a tank. I would have fucking drained this thing today if I'd have filled it up. I would have fucking drained it. I was so gutted. Call of Duty, that's the first Call of Duty game I bought for like 4 or 5 years. Okay, the last one I bought was Black Ops 2 and that was only because of my son. But man, I'm loving the old school thing. All of you 10, 12-year-olds that watch this channel, of course, yeah, you won't know about that. You'll be like, yeah, it's Black Ops 3 where it's at, motherfucker. But it ain't where it's at. So much nicer with air in the tyres. I do find that. I've had cars as well with no air in a tyre. They don't go as well. I would encourage everybody to put air in your tyres. There's Sarah and Graham. There they are. Graham's a retired accountant. Bit of a bestiality fetish that no one knows about, apart from his son, because he also has a bestiality fetish, and they sit and watch videos together of horses doing midgets and stuff. There's Pedro and Leanna. Leanna's nailing 3 blokes at work. Pedro loves her dearly. It's a bit of a sad situation, you know. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you! Look at the old tank bag as well. That's been there since day one. Not on this bike, on the old one. That crashed with me actually. I thought someone had stolen it because it wasn't there, and all of a sudden I realised it, because I used to wrap it around the headstock. What it had done in the force of the impact, it like wrapped itself right around the front of the yokes and jammed itself in behind the headlight. So it was there, it was just hiding, shit itself and hid behind the headlight. I cunting well fuck that. I hating fucking well, I fucking hate cunt that. I like shitting in the vagina. Joining kids. I like shitting in the vagina. Woo! I like shitting into the vagina. The girls love me shitting into their vaginas. Da-dum-bum. Yeah! Mums and dads, you can join in too. Shitting into the vagina. Oh, shitting into the vagina. It's my favourite pastime of all. Hey, you there. What do you think you're doing, bastard? That's a car park, it says, because there's a car park sign, you see. What the fuck is that? Someone's relocated their fireplace to the middle of the New Forest. Someone's making a tapping noise now. Is my bike on fire or something? Sounds like it's spitting flames. It's like a really pathetic fucking misfire. I'm not too sure about that. One thing I don't like about the oil-cooled bikes, there's no temperature gauge on this, so it could be 400 degrees and I have no idea. The only time you know is when the piston melts into the barrel and it becomes a singular unit. Hopefully this mic and camera setup's working anyway, I don't know. Shall we have a little listen to this exhaust? In neutral, you bastard. Oh. Horrible fucking... I don't remember it being like that. They're aftermarket pegs, they're shit. You will not receive notifications while you are driving. Well done, Apple, I quite like that feature. And we'll have a proper look, shall we, children? Let's put that there, just like that. So there she is. It's a 1999/2000 Bandit 1200. What's that hanging out of there? God, there's insulation tape. Fuck that. Let's tuck that back and pretend we didn't see that. Yeah, if anyone knows what colour that is, tell me, because I just can't figure it out. And it's one of my favourite colours of the bike, but I can't seem to find anyone who actually knows what the paint code is. It's got a Viper can that I put on it. I did have one, it was like, it was a titanium with a blue flame, like a heat-proof, heat-treated thing. It leaked around here. Really fucking annoyed me, and it was like the last one left in the entire world. And they've used what I can only assume is probably battery acid to clean the bike with in the past, because look at that. That's going to take some serious scrubbing up with some metal polish. It's got all like that white milky texture, and it's got like the run marks down all the engine casings. It's whether you've used too heavy a duty cleaner. You've got to be careful of that. Yeah, it's a pretty clean bike. What about a shiny reflection? That's my squatting for a shit. Oh, look at my head shrink. What else it got? It's got AFAM bars with the stick thing, stiffener. And they're a really annoying size, so it's hard to find bar ends that fit. But I like it. It's fucking awesome. Floats my boat. I got a quote. 6 of these, well they are, look, they're rubber washers. You can see them. 6 of those, £104 from Suzuki. I said, mate, you can keep them. You can fucking keep them. Oh, it's me again. And it's got the belly pan as well, which are quite expensive. And I think they make them look pretty cool. What do I want to do? Wipe my penis against the wooden post. I've been eyeing that up for a while now. Look at them slowing down for the horses. Just go, man. Mow them down. Oh man, he treated that one like a fucking chicane. You, sir, are an absolute fucking demon. Look, I bet he's really old and like carefree. Look how old and carefree he is. I was right. I keep going for a 6th gear. It's only got 5. I want another gear. So much better for my back. How much more comfortable. A lot of you all know the agony of a sports bike versus set up and beg naked. It's so much comfier. It's a cunt of cyclists. Hello, cunts. Fucking shit the bed, man. Boring. Very, very boring. I'm still bored. Still bored. Are you bored? I'm fucking bored. I've only been on it for half a mile. Boring. Still bored. Oh, it pops and crackles. I like that. Let's try not to get run over. How did that happen, Quentin? Well, I was concentrating on my popping and crackling, and just all of a sudden I entered a roundabout in front of 4 vehicles. Silly, really. Oh, so nice. It feels like I can ride this around corners faster than the Fireblade, which is crazy, but it's true. I got a bit of a padlock fetish as well. Since I looked into the garage security and made it into Fort Knox, spent a fortune on a really nice big chain, and then I went initially with the Squire CS65, which is a good padlock. And while I was looking at padlocks, I came across the Abloy 362, and they're like 140 quid. I was like, I'm not spending that on a padlock, but that is a fucking sexy padlock. A padlock, I'm thinking a padlock's fucking sexy. And I generally had a bit of a boner for them. I was like, oh, I'd love one of those Abloy padlocks. I'll just put it on the table and sit there and look at it. I got all my security done, I got the bikes locked up in the garage, and then I'm like, I wonder how much it would be to get an Abloy used. Turns out there's loads on eBay, even new ones for like 50 or 60 quid. So I bought one, and all I've done since I got it is put it on the table and looked at it. It is a fucking masterpiece. Look it up, Abloy 362. Serious fucking padlock. You ain't getting through that in a hurry. My mirror does not like excessive speed. It's licking at my right shoulder. Get back, you fucking bastard. I must have cancelled my indicator 30 times since I exited that roundabout. I swear to God, it's such a bad habit. Thirsty little slag, aren't you? You're a thirsty little slag. Well, thanks for joining me again for another ride out. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed vlogging again properly. It's been awesome. Awesome, man. You guys take it easy. Redbeard over and out. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.